Welcome to One Word a Day, Sophia Pilot into the universe of Chinese. Continue exploring contemporary Chinese expressions. And today's one is an easy one because two-thirds of it is English and is repeated. City, 不 city. Believe it or not, Chinese can pronounce city, no problem. And so and also, I guess, in contemporary Chinese, um, many, at least the language users, it's because city is a basic English vocabulary. So majority of Chinese who went to even middle school probably know this character. So city 不 city fit the English word into a Chinese habit of expressing something when we oftentimes add a positive and a negative together to ask you yes or no. Just like English, yes or no, but English have this or as a transition of flipping two ways, right? But Chinese, we don't have or, and also we don't have the negative in another word, like yes and yes or no. We have a yes and no, two directional, two distinctly different looking saying word. But Chinese simply put something A, no A. So no A as the negation of A, and we just put them together continuously without this or linkage. And for example, most common, 好不好, good or not good, good or bad, right? English have the good or bad, three distinctly English words, but Chinese just use 好不好, same 好, and we just add 不好 to negate the 好, and then link them all together to ask you, is it good, right? So same way, city 不 city means, is it city enough for you? Would you regard it as city? And what does city mean? English city simply means condensation of population, right? And what's so special about city? I mean, in English word, probably city doesn't mean any special. It simply means an urban setting, lots of population, and probably lots of white collar work concentrated in cities, probably lots of high rises. That's about it. I don't feel in English we have too much of a differentiation of city, 不 city, but in Chinese, this city or not. It's a huge difference because countryside in China look distinctively different from city. The resources, how rich it feels, how globalized it feels, how modern, how urbanized with the life quality it is, how well educated people are there. Huge differentiation, like it's a divergent space in China. So city 不 city almost mean, is it cool enough for you? Is it good enough place for you? Is it stylish enough, chic or not chic for you? So it extends to relate to financial well-doing, how the appearance looks, how much wealth it represents behind, how much taste, which should be like a personal thing, but it becomes like a judging thing, as if taste have a hierarchy. So city but city simply is created in 2023 by a British blogger. So this is an English user talking to Chinese users using English word and one Chinese word in Chinese way of expression. And quickly it caught on. And city but city suddenly becomes a Chinese, everybody adopted as a way to say, is it chic or stylish enough for you? Is it urban enough for you? And I think at the beginning of this ocean era, China, concept that ocean, yang, represent the sea ports. That's the first tier interfacing with the outside cultures. They are the ones who are first exposed to the Western cultures and technologies and the gadgets and all that. And so they represent the most advanced places of all this big landlocked place otherwise, right? So China, if we imagine as a box, it's like three sides of it are landlocked. One side outside, like there's a Japan, but majority of the sea shore still accessible by boat. And so Yang, this ocean, represent the foreign culture, and more often it represents industrial age, commercial age culture. And Chinese have this judging hierarchy of those are more advanced, more desirable, and more modern that you want to pursue. And so city to city, it became this fun way to include two languages in one. Like it feels very natural, very localized. And as I said, a city is easy enough English for majority of Chinese to pick up quickly. To say, is it cool enough? Is it young? Is today's city is like today's young concept? Is it foreign enough, ocean enough for you? And the city, I mean, the best iconic Chinese city imagery, cosmopolitan imagery is Shanghai. And in this particular Huangpu Bond, so this is like a river entering to ocean and lots of high rises, financial centers, and mixed with ancient Chinese architecture. I mean, it's not that ancient, but it shows there's a Chinese way of house building and a huge high rises contrast up there. Is the second layer after industrial, after actually the like China further open up, more foreign investments, like just the money concentrate in Shanghai because it kind of radiate out to inland China as a sea portal, as a major seaport. And this is by default the representation of what a city feels to Chinese. So there you go, city to city. Thank you for your time. See you another day.